Welcome to our channel. Today in this video you will learn that how we can create this beautiful cinematic animation in Blender with the help of geometry node and the shader editor. And if you find this file along with the procedural material, then you can visit my Patreon. Link is in description. So let's start the video. Open the Blender and in geometry node workspace, here I add any object, say plane, and hit the new button in geometry node and delete this group input. And by pressing shift A, here I search for the grid and put it into the group output, and also turn out these screencast keys because you can see the changings. And here I adjust some value of this grid, and here the size X I remain this 1 meter and size Y up to the 10 meter. Nice. And here in wireframe, and I decrease this vertex to minimum value, which is 2, because this and this vertices, and here I increase this up to the 50. Beautiful. Now I search for the instance on point and put it here, and here I search for the curve line and put this into the instance, and here you can see the nice curve lines, and move this here, and I also give some thickness to these curve lines. So for that, this is the curve, and I convert this curve to the mesh, node, and in here profile, here I search for the curve circle and put it into the profile. Nice. And the radius of the circle is too much bigger, so here I decrease this to the 0.02, and also hit the fill the caps of this curve line. Beautiful. And also search for the set it smooth, and here I also search for the set material node and put it here. Now this is the simple geometry node setup for the rods, and now I apply the material. Here select this and hit the material button, create the material, and rename this rods. Beautiful. Now here I add a cube to cover all these rods. So for that, enter into the wireframe and press 3 for the right orthographic view, and search for the cube, and move this cube along the z-axis, something like this, to touch the rods here, and now scale it along y-axis, something like this, and also move this along y-axis here. Beautiful. Nice. Now here I add the camera, and here is the camera, and by pressing this view, and here I set our view something like this, and press Ctrl Alt 0 in the camera view, and also move it here, and press this, and also move this camera along this axis. I think I scale this cube move this along y-axis. Now hit the camera view and also in silent view to see the nice view. Back to the wireframe, and now here I add some animation to this camera, and back to the frame 0, select the camera and press I to insert the keyframe and jump to the keyframe 150, and here in camera view I move this camera along y-axis. So for that, press E and Y and move this something like this, and also hit the I to insert the keyframe. And now back to this view, and here you can see the nice view. Beautiful. Now I want to apply the emission material to the rods. Select the rods, and here in the material view, and here also in shading, this view, and here I adjust this material, make it the fully dark, increase the metallic and decrease the roughness, something like this, and move this here and open the emission panel, and here I search for the color ramp and place it here, and also search for the object info node and select this, and here I increase the emission value something like 0.7, and here I adjust this color and also apply something like this kind of the color. Beautiful. The material is not applied to this rods because in geometry node here I select the material which I created to see clearly. Now the material is looking and also emitting light. Beautiful. Now select this, and here I add some more color to this cube. So here I search the asset browser, and here you can see these are all of my procedural material which I created. By the way, there are 25 different categories. Here are the bricks, fabric, wood, glass, glitters, hexagon, leather, marble, metals, ornaments, rocks, sands, and there are 25 different categories of my procedural material. And if you want to purchase this procedural material in asset browser setup, then you can visit the Blender market links in descriptions. So here I apply the 3 different materials to this cube, and first this abstract material which is the chunks, and then I apply this material, and this material which is the irregular steps. Beautiful. Now enter into the object mode, and here I select this face and also select this face, and here I apply this material to these faces and hit the assign button. Beautiful. And now select this face, and here I add the new material slot, and here I add the baby strip material and hit assign button to apply the material. And now select this face and this face of this cube, and here create another material slot, and here I choose the material irregular steps and also assign this. Now back to the object mode, and here you can see the material is applied to our scene. Now I want to change the scale of these materials. So here in select the chunk material and press home, and this is the custom node of this procedural material, from where you can control many different parameters. And here I decrease the scale something like, I think this is looking beautiful. And now select this wavy scrap material and focus it by pressing home, and here I also decrease the wavy scrap material scale, and I think this is looking nice. And now select the irregular steps and also press home to view this custom node sorry, and also scale down this material. Now it's looking beautiful. Back to the timeline and move it down here, also here, back to the frame 1, and here you can see by pressing tab you can see the nice cinematic animation in Blender. Beautiful. Thanks for watching.